was trying to make the pack touchdown. My niggas driving, that's some shit I don't do. These niggas capping, keep it G, which one?
What's up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is B Octavia. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Washington DC. So if you ain't new, you already know what today is. Today is Real Talk Tuesday, and in today's Real Talk Tuesday, I felt compelled, look at the word that I just used. I felt compelled to talk about the YNW Melly situation and just give my thoughts on it, on the initial statement that was put out to us why they was arrested. So I felt like this was a perfect topic to talk about because I will be covering other situations not like this but like this, and I'll elaborate on that later in the video. It came out on endless blogs, the news, etc., that YNW Melly was arrested for the murders of two of his best friends. When that came out, I think it caught everybody off guard, like, what? You know? So this is the statement that had came out. YNW Melly was hit with a double murder charge for the suspected killing of two of his YNW associates. The rapper, whose real name is Jamil Demons, turned himself into authorities without much resistance just hours following the issuance of the arrest warrant. Within the time frame of his surrender to the law, Melly took to social media where he publicly mourned the passing of his constitutes. 21-year-old Anthony Williams and 19-year-old Christopher Thomas, unfortunately for YNW Melly and his suspected accomplice, YNW Bortlen, I don't know how to say that. Authorities say they have forensic evidence linking both men to the murders. Authorities believe YNW Melly was the trigger man in the double homicide, while the other dude rode the drive-by vehicle, and the other, I don't know that word, fuck this shit. So they saying that YNW Melly was the trigger man while the other dude drove the drive-by car. It's not making sense. That's not making sense at all. The judge ordered the suspected killers locked up without bond for reasons that remain disclosed. Okay? Even though they have forensic evidence on their person, law enforcement officials remain clueless to YNW's motives for the killings. That is, if they actually committed the crime in a premeditated manner. I don't know if this is going to make sense to everybody, but the ID channel, all the crime shows, First 48, every single one that you can name, Crime 360, that's on YouTube now, a whole bunch of, like, that's all I watch. So I know, like, different situations that happen where people stage stuff, but really, who's really gonna stage a drive-by? I've never heard that. And see, I recently watched the documentary that he had on his channel, and his two friends were featured in the documentary, and they were talking about how basically all the odds was against them. Like, was telling them, oh, you ain't gonna be what you want to be, you know, you better just go get a job. And you know, they seem like really close friends, so it really don't make sense to me. I think people are getting caught up in what the state, like, let me break this down. Just because they are charged with murder doesn't mean they are guilty of murder. And I feel like a lot of cops nowadays, they use social media to try to get clues, and if a person got a certain amount of clout, or whatever you want to call it, or popularity. Let's call it popularity. Let's not call it clout. If a person got a certain amount of popularity, you telling me that you getting clues from their comments and their stuff from trolls talking shit? That's not a good investigation. If that's the case, don't get it from social media. Because if you think about it, this is the same thing that happened to NBA YoungBoy. He didn't get charged, you know what I'm saying? He didn't get charged with murder or anything. But when him and that dude G Money was beefing, and then G Money died, like I don't know how long after they did this song, but cause I wasn't really in tune with that shit. But when he died, how many people was on NBA YoungBoy comments saying you killed him, you was with that, you da da da. And I'm pretty sure he probably got questioned for it. So this the same. I feel like this the same type of thing. It just really don't make sense. I seen on one of the boys that passed away page. But first of all, still being under somebody's comments that passed away, and you commenting some shit that's not positive and that's not like a part of your mourning, it really ain't no point to do that. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't no point to be under somebody's comments trying to drill up drama and say, oh, I seen a picture of Melly, and I believe his name was SakChaser. I seen a picture of them two on SakChaser page, and then the comments was saying, oh, this need to be taken down, this is disrespectful. First of all, we don't know that it's a fact that they are in fact guilty of this. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what the police put out as a statement to why they was arrested and all that. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it as a fact yet. They say they have forensic evidence and it's being withheld from the general public. So, come on. They still trying to get their shit together. So, we can't make assumptions that's gonna jam a person in jail for life. We can't do that. We really can't. And it's really unfortunate. I feel like this not the same thing, but this what happened to Bobby Shmurda too. Y'all know what happened to Bobby Shmurda, okay? So, Bobby Shmurda put out the, what was that? Hot Nigga song. And basically, he told on some people. I mean, I like Bobby Shmurda. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like a cool dude. But that song, he was naming names and saying what they was doing. And the police took that and ran with it. So, what I'm saying is, I feel like a lot of people is taking YNW Melly's Murder on My Mind song out of context. I really do. I really do. I feel like I had to say that. It's number 2 on the top stories on Google, right? And it say, YNW Melly's Murder on My Mind takes on a new meaning after murder charges. And I mean, I didn't really see the song as that. And I'm listening to the song like heavy, like it's on repeat because I like the song. I don't feel like that's connected to this. I feel like, how can you take somebody's art? I mean, how can you, alright, how can you take somebody's music and turn it into that? You know? That's just like saying, if you believe Michael Jackson was molesting little boys, right? If you believe that, that would mean that you would take any type of song that he sung out of context. You would take a love song that people think he talking about a girl. You would think he would. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't take somebody's art because it's separate. I feel like, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. It's separate. You gotta separate. Okay, I like this person music. Okay, and people saying they did this, and this. I'm separating it. I don't fuck with R. Kelly. But if I'm at a cookout and Step in the Name of Love come on, I'ma step in the name of love. That's all I'm saying. But still, you gotta separate, okay, I like this person's music, I'm a fan of that. You gotta separate that from their personal, because you don't know that. All you know is the music. All his music, he not talking about murders and stuff. So how can you just take one song and run with it like in a negative way? I don't rock with that. So I say that to say this. I watched this documentary and his mom had him when she was 14, and she just seemed like a really nice lady, and for her sake I hope this isn't true. I hope that the assumptions get laid to rest. I hope that it's not true and he get out, because when somebody that's black, especially like when somebody that's black and that's like getting buzz and getting popular and, you know, climbing the charts and everything like that, I just be feeling proud, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know him, but it's like when you getting up in success, this is the last thing that you want to happen to anybody. So it's your girl B Octavia. Thank you for tuning in to Real Talk Tuesday. Leave your thoughts and your comments below, and I will see y'all in my next video. And stay tuned for the next Real Talk Tuesday.
Look me in my eyes, I ain't believe you. Stressing over bitches, I can never bitches see through.